to the war in Ukraine, where the Battle of Kherson is going to decide the future phase of the conflict. In the pre-war times, Ukrainian authorities controlled those states, but as Russia advanced in its assault in the eastern flank, most part of Kherson was taken under Russian control. Since the Russian annexation, Moscow's lost more ground than before. Its troops have retreated from the west bank of the Dnieper River, but many Ukrainians are still wary of this withdrawal. In the past, for instance, Moscow has used retreating as a way to regroup and then attack in other regions. Experts suggest it could also be a trap for Ukrainian forces. Meanwhile, the Russian-installed officials insist they are removing civilians from harm's way as the battle intensifies in those regions.
There is no problem with food in the city. There are products available. Some pharmacies are not working at full capacity, but people can access social benefits. We are also working on this. Evacuation from Kherson city continues. We are now evacuating bedridden people who are unable to move by themselves.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has also warned against more potential Russian attacks on energy infrastructure, and the mayor of Kiev has urged residents to consider preparing to leave temporarily if the capital lost its water and power supplies. In the Donetsk region, a Russian-installed official says Ukrainian forces shelled the Leninsky district. A residential house was almost totally destroyed, but no casualties have been reported.
The man was over there. He was lucky he was in the outbuilding, but the dog got killed. They had a beautiful big dog.
And as the war in Ukraine disrupts the economic graph of Europe, Georgia is enjoying an unexpected financial boom. It's on course to become one of the world's fastest growing economies this year. This comes after a dramatic influx of more than 100,000 Russians since Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. And Russian President Vladimir Putin's mobilization drive to drum up war recruits has also prompted some more Russians to leave to Georgia. The country is expected to record a vigorous 10% growth in economic output for 2022.
This is driven by the different indicators, such as exports, remittances, tourist inflows, and this is the main drivers for the economic growth. And I think probably this will be continued also in 2023. These migrants are very helpful because part of them, probably the majority of them, very young, technology-educated people who have a knowledge, and probably for us, for TVCA, but also for the other Georgian companies, this is a quite useful opportunity to use that.